Hallows Eve. Ha 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 ha. As I get prepared to go on my way as a witch, a proud witch at that, a true witch, been one all my life. You understand what I'm saying? Hi to those who are in the chat as I go my way. You know what I'm saying? To celebrate the Spirit's All Souls Day. I mean, well, it's coming. All Souls Day is on its way. I am going out to get, I'm going to check on the temple. So I'm going to get you some footage from the temple. And then I got to go and get things ready for the feast festival, for the souls, for the those who have departed, those spirits, those mystery spirits that reside with me, those ancestor spirits, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all get the my drift. And all of the other spirits who are with me that do have like names, they're known by their names. And for Gede and all of my dolls, this is our time as we go and we celebrate. I welcome all of my sacred spirits, my sacred ancestors. You all are welcome. I call on all of you from the past, the present, and the future. Come sup and come commune with me. Hello? I'm hoping everyone is doing wonderful here in the chat. I will begin some footage. I'm taking Getty out of town. Getty will be with me. Hi, Getty, and I. We we were on live last night on the Mother Wisdom Tree channel. He was my co-host. You know, this is the time, witches. This is our time, which is what I would like to say to you is this: make no apologies to anyone who is offended or repulsed by your personal appearance, the way you live your life. Okay, make no apologies for it. Okay, they're not gonna apologize to you when you are repulsed by them, when they're with their habits, okay, or with their lifestyle. So you owe no one, you don't owe nobody no apologies. Hello, we do not apologize. We're witches. As I continue on with my YouTube presence, as I have had a wonderful time on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Had a lot of trials and some great triumphs. The triumphs have outweighed the trials, but it has made me, you understand what I'm saying? This great, powerful witch that I am. I have had complete strangers come for me on YouTube. Do you hear me? I have not had the rights as most YouTubers to be able to flag videos that have used my material other than how I would have intended it to be. I've not had those luxuries. It's fine. I wouldn't pout about it because this is how it has always been for me all throughout life, even in grade school, the churches or whatever. People have allowed people to bully me to as a child, to disrespect me, humiliate me, try to publicly shame me. Honey, YouTube, this is nothing new, okay? Join in and get in the line. Get in the line. That's when you know you're dealing with a true witch. Because I want to say this right here before let me make this PowerPoint point. Let me make this PowerPoint. I want to say this right here. I ain't gonna hold y'all long. I ain't gonna tear. Look, true, authentic, naturally born witches are hated by many. Did y'all know that? I have never heard of in my life people being in love with a true, okay, from birth, supernatural witch. They've never loved us. So if you think you're hurting my feelings by going out in public to try to shame me and try to make me look bad or whatever, no, this is what we as witches have endured. We have been burned at the stake. We have been hung. Our heads have been cut off by guillotines, just by swords. We have been publicly, you understand, assassinated. This is the life of a true witch. So if you're not a real witch, you're not going to be able to handle none of this coming out. What I have hoped to have accomplished in my time here on YouTube is that more witches, you know what I'm saying, come out to come here and be who you came here to be. This is what you came here to do. You came here to free people, to free witches from the constraints of the matrix systems. Matrix living, matrix thinking. I don't want to hear that bullshit about we all in the matrix, we all in the matrix. Okay, you don't. You still do. You're not understanding where I'm coming from. This is to free us from beehive mentality. So we're not thinking like the like ant soldiers. Don't get up here, baby. This is what this is all about. Let me let you back out. Come on, hang on, y'all. You need you are something else. You just gonna come here, boy. Come on, come on. Go back out door. Go back outside. Willie, Carter just open the door. Come here. Go back out. Come here. Come get him. Get him. He opened the door. Why you ain't got your clothes on? Why are you walking like you got the boo-boo? Keep him out there. Temperature is dropping. Yeah. I'm doing a live stream. Okay. Keep him out of here. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. Had to go out there real quick. Okay, temperature is dropping. We're supposed to be going down into the 30s. Heat is just trapped in the house. That's basically what it is. So mama's gonna have to change her plans. I had some ideas to wear something, short sleeve, but I'm gonna have to get something with thick sleeves and stuff like that. I want every last one of you all to acknowledge your sacred spirits today. Between today and November 7th, you're supposed to be doing it every day. But definitely between now and November 2nd, you know what I'm saying? We supposed to, set aside some time for those spirits. If you want to know how my spirits are so strong, and a lot of people come and you see these supernatural things on the channel. Some people see it, some people don't. Like just like last night on the Mother Wisdom Tree channel, a spirit came to visit you all. Somebody time stamped it. Thank you so much. They will come. Everyone here on this planet got spirits. Everyone on this planet has supernatural powers. It all depends on whether or not you are acknowledging them, whether or not you're putting the time or setting the time for them, to build them, to feed them. Okay. Most of your matrix people, the normal people, the what they call just average, I am not an average person. Okay. Average people, which only means that you're more easier to control. You understand? The elites can more readily, easily control you. People who are not easily, readily are able to be controlled. These people usually turn out to be your hermits, your recluses. You know what I'm saying? Or the people that are incarcerated. A lot of people who are incarcerated have a lot of power. This is the reason why they put them behind bars. Why? It's okay for the system to, kill as many people as they want, commit bloodshed or whatever to feed their beasts. But if I decided that I wanted to become a serial killer and just go around killing a lot of people to feed my spirit so they can become beasts, it is a crime. Okay, do you see the correlation here? I'm not saying that it's okay to go around and murder people. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, it is not okay for us to go and murder people to get the blood to feed our spirits, but it is okay for the elites, the people who run this country, the people who own this matrix system. It is okay for them to do it, meaning that they're going to create lots of microbial biological warfares to take people down because they have to feed the beast. Because also they're going to create earthquakes, natural, what they call natural disasters, and nothing is natural about it. It's okay for them to create hurricanes and tsunamis to feed to the mouths of these huge beasts. That is okay, because what it's going to do is it's going to give them, rulership over their system. Is this making sense? Okay. So now, if I decided that I wanted to go out and feed my beast, because see, that's the power. The power comes from feeding cosmic energies. Okay. And the whole entire mission is to be able to feed in energy so much blood, because that's the only thing that they truly feed off of, blood. I would have to have a substantial amount of blood to feed. Now, you have individuals who will sacrifice chickens to get blood, or goat. Some go to the extent of sacrificing something even more greater, or some will do humans. And these are your serial killers. Serial killers they thirst for power. And when they give that blood to these beasts, this is to these entities, this is what they get. They get power. Does that make sense? So you have your I can't even think of your Jim Jones, who have, you know, we could say this stuff is wrong all day long, but this is the way the real world works. I hate to say it. The real world, the shadowy world that parallels with the living world. This is the way it works. So this man, what he did before he left, he took so many numbers of people out the door with him. He convinced them to commit suicide. Now, on the other side, he got a lot of power because he, in a sense, may own the souls, you understand, of those people that he sacrificed. It's not over once they commit the suicide. He gives them this suicide Kool-Aid or whatever. Now, on the other side, man, he owns them. If they followed his command here in the physical world and wouldn't go outside of him to make their own decisions to be an independent person, do you think that once they get on the other side that they have gained that independence? Absolutely not. He is still at that point their God, so he can come back to reincarnate himself to be something like, man, shit, ain't no telling what he gonna be. He's gonna be greater than a grand magician. Hell, he may be a demigod now. Are you punished for doing that? The only way you're punished is if you know it's wrong. If you know it's wrong to do this, to do that, you understand? Then you'll be punished. But if you think this is your quest, this is your destiny to get to, your ascension, absolutely it is not wrong. Because then you have to ask the elite that own this country, is it really wrong to create all of these flu pandemics? You understand? Because they create them. They're gonna no, they're not gonna think it's wrong. Okay. Do you know how many people are sacrificed in the harvesting centers? The harvesting center to me is the hospitals, the medical profession. They sacrifice so many people to the medical profession. Look at that little symbol on the shoulder of the doctor right there. Look at that. Okay. Try to draw that a few times. That sigil. You understand? It's a lot of power in that sigil. Well, you can practice magic, under that sigil. They practice magic under that sigil, just like you can create your own personal sigil. I have travel and come back with sigils. And they've had a lot of power. I wish I can go back and get some more. I mean, amazing power. You understand that you can use to, and activate the energies behind those sigils and stuff like that, to be able to heal yourself, to be able to financially take care of yourself and have power. These are things that were never taught to you. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm going to give you the information now. Know that witches are hated. Witches are not loved. You know what I'm saying? Every single person that comes to me and pretend as if though they love me have a sinister, you understand, type thought behind it. Why? I know what you're gonna say, because this is what you expect. You are drawing those people to you, regardless to how you feel. We have been taught through tradition since the beginning of man and womankind to fear the witch, and the fear turns into hatred. You understand? This is just like what it is. Okay? This is just what it is. Hello? People do this. Um, so no witches when you come out, don't expect to be loved. This time period that we're going into, get ready. If you are a true witch, it will be unveiled. You will no longer be able to hide yourself behind the guise of being a part of the normal people, the average people, the people that are easily controlled. You're not going to be able to hide under that anymore. This era that you're going to right now, all true witches will be exposed, okay? Because this is where ascension is right now. This is what the sun is coming to do. It's coming to heat the core of the earth. So all of those people, all of those witches that have been destroyed will they will be being reborn. Babies are going to be reborn with these supernatural powers of the witch, of the warlock, the sorcerers. We're coming back. So if you don't want to be exposed, I say that you probably need to get up right now and leave. Just go ahead and leave. Leave witchcraft alone, because you ain't gonna be able to handle a lot of authentically true witches. You know, some of them, some witches are not necessarily born, but they may have been fed witchcraft. You know what I'm saying? They may have been bathed in witchcraft, or like I say, I can cook you up a witchcraft soup, like Auntie used to do, and then you'll start gaining some favor and power of those spiritual energies. They will be a part of you for the rest of your life, and you can't run them off. Most of you all have opened the doors to the craft, and you are not going to close them. You're in it for life. On a virtual level, your blood has been shedded into this new system, into the craft. You know what I'm saying? And you're not going to get out of it. You're here to stay. Okay? Don't come to me talking about some, I just want a simple love spell. Once you have gotten my products, my spirits are now with you. The spirits of the witches, the spirits of the sorcerers, they are with you. You're not going to part ways from them, okay? You have been imprinted. They recognize you. Those doors don't close. So I want you to know what you're getting into, okay? Witches are not attractive most of the time. When I say attractive, I'm talking about from a standpoint of standards of beauty. You understand? You can probably look at a witch and say, "Oh wow, she's like Tia Dalmar and Pirates of the Caribbean." I hear all the time, "Oh my God, you're real life, Tia Dalmar." You know, which what they're doing is mimicking us. By you, I'm a by you woman, a bayou witch. They're mimicking swamp witches. They're mimicking all of these essences of like who we really are. A southern witches, a Caribbean and island witches. They're actually, and I really appreciate Disney for bringing it to the forefront so people can see we're not usually what you would call matrix style standard of beauty, meaning that if you see me and you're thinking with a mindset of standard of beauty, you're not going to see anything about me as being attractive. But people who think for themselves independently as to what they think is beauty will probably see beauty in me. They would see the beauty in people like Tia Dalmar and other witches and warlocks. They could see that beauty. You know what I'm saying? So, unfortunately, for people who have that matrix beehive thinking, you'll have to come back and repeat this a multitude of times till you understand that, as well as your physical presence, you have to accept and embrace your spiritual presence. It has to be a duality. You have to realize that you are a spiritual being. We're here to cultivate our spirituality. A lot of them will die and not get that. Jesus is not spirituality to me. I don't know, it could be for someone else. I do not believe that Jesus have any type of concern for me. I call on his name, but out of habit because my mom and dad did it. But do I really believe that me and this so-called what Matrix Jesus have anything in common? Absolutely not. You understand? So most people coin Jesus to be whoever they wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? Of their race. If you Asian, you got an Asian Jesus. If you black, you got a black Jesus. If you kind of understand what I'm saying. You got an idea. It may be a woman for you. You understand? It may be a woman with a beard and a mustache. You know what I'm saying? With snakes in her hair. Everybody got their own idea of who their actual savior are, or who it is. Who is my savior? My savior is myself, my master being, my master consciousness is my savior. The God that created me and brought me here. It's not the sky God it's not this what we were taught in Sunday school and everything. I denounce all of that. I denounce Catholicism and all of that, because none of all of that has tortured me. It has tortured me. It has hurt me. It has harmed me. Okay, and it still continuously come for me. Most of all of my shortcomings and stuff, all of my attacks or what have you, is coming from that matrix God, the God of that church. Okay, so we need to get ourselves away from all of that. That's the only way you're going to become the most powerfulest witch you could possibly come. And carry it over to the afterlife. You understand? And maybe you too will become a demon god. You understand? Maybe you will own your own galaxy. Okay? Or starverse. I don't know. You understand? It's up to you. So I'm saying, but you're not going to be able to ascend to any of that as long as you continue the ways and the mindset of what the elites have set aside for you. They want to set aside for you how to live your life and your destiny. Ain't no power in that for you. It's only power in it for them. Your spirituality is your savior. It is your God. Okay? That is your ascension and your destiny. Oh, hello to everybody in the chat. Hey, Amy. How you doing? Hey, Mama Midnight. Mama Midnight is good. I can always count on her to be there. We had a good time, didn't we, last night? Hey, Empress Copper. I remember you from last night. Sky Daddy, that's right. Hey, Kim. Where you been, Kim? Hey, Piscarius Goddess. That's right. She said you must detach from religion. I cannot say that enough. Religion is a restraint. It's just a restraint. It's a chain. It's a ball and chain. That's what religion is. It is to keep you from exploring your own possibilities. Okay? It is to keep you in a cage so that your energy can be harnessed for someone else's selfish benefits. And that's the selfish benefits of the elites. Witches are hated. Have you all seen all of the smear campaigns that have come against me from complete strangers that have never got products, don't know me? Oh, you see what I'm saying? They put those out there to keep us witches in the cages of what? A box. The box. The box is to keep you from going anywhere further from the matrix system. You're going to be stuck in that, and you'll be harnessed back into this situation. You'll be recycled over and over and over again. That's what religion is for. It's to keep you being recycled. You'll go to the recycling center and you'll be reincarnated to return to the same what? It's just like a merry-go-round, just turning round and round and round. No evolution in your soul for merry-go-round lifestyles, okay? You want to go up, not round and round. Okay? You want to go up and not down, down, down. Okay? Thank you. Okay, Kim says, I know Rose, but I feel like that. Never let anybody take me off my spiritual walk again. There are no family talks to me now, but I don't care. I have my husband, my kids good over here. Let them stay over there. Witches do not really have extended families. Witches don't have extended families. You cannot be a witch and have an extended family. The two do not work hand in hand because most of our extended families are in the constraints of religion. You have to let them go, or they're going to let you go. When you are a true witch, you have nothing to lose. You don't worry about, oh gosh, this person is not gonna like me. That person is not gonna like. Most witches are abandoned as children anyway. Look at the Africa. Witches are abandoned from childhood. People think witches are ugly. They think we're crazy. You see what I'm saying? Witches are ostracized. Since when has a witch been accepted? Since when witches get a chance to be on TV? Since when people have been interviewing real true witches saying, hey, we like your work. We think it's real cool that you are freeing people from religion. Come on now. Oh man, what a cool looking witch. Spiritually is a beautiful, cool looking witch. She don't need Clairol. She don't need CoverGirl. She don't need Mary Kay. She don't need none of that. Oh, she's doing a wonderful job because what she's trying to do is free women from having to believe that they need corporations to make them beautiful. Oh, we just love her so much. Now just listen to what I just said. Think about it. Oh, the hair companies love Spirituary because Spirituary don't come in to get hair straighteners. We love you for teaching all of the women out there that they don't need relaxers and hair straighteners and curlers. Oh, thank you so much, Spirituary. Thank you. Let them know that they don't need conditioners that we create in our labs. Let them know that. We really appreciate that. See the way Spirituary does her hair? She just allows it to just be nappy, to grow out her head, and don't put nothing on it. All she do is just wash it and come straight out the door. That's going to relieve us of our duties. We will no longer have to have all of these facilities so we can create our toxic chemicals to go on their head so that we can train their brains the way to think and the way to make decisions. We love her. What a wonderful witch. Y'all get what I'm coming from now. Witches are ugly people to what? The standards. The standards. So I don't have to be beautiful. I don't have to be pretty. I am an ugly witch. Hello? Hail to the ugly witches. Y'all know I always say that. Hell to embrace your ugliness, because that's where your power at. Embrace your ugliness. You don't need no wigs. You don't need no weeds. You don't have to dye your hair. Let it stay gray. I see a beautiful world of people just allowing their hair to be the way it is. If it grows really, really straight, okay, embrace the beauty of who you are. If it grows really, really nappy, embrace it. Allow it to be seen. Allow the world to see you naturally who you are. That's what supernatural power is. If I could, I would walk around with my breasts exposed with a long skirt on. Sure would. Sure would. That's how it would be in my natural habitat. Okay? The only reason I don't do it is because I know that there's a certain amount of whatever I can need to do to stay out of prison or out of jail. I don't need to be in a place like that. Okay? I don't need to be in close corners with people who don't share my views because they're not going to like me. When I first came to YouTube, I had so much trouble with people. You know what I'm saying? That did not understand. These are just people who don't get it. They don't understand, which is understandable because they see what now. What is this? She's doing something different than what we were taught. Let me get in on this and go to try to shame her. Let's laugh at her. And they thought that was gonna honestly make me go away, and it just made me bolder. as I grew older. As I grew older, I became what? Bolder. I welcome it because it reminds me when you go out to create these videos, spiritually this, spiritually that, that hey, look, check this out. That I am the true witch that I am. That's what they do to witches. After they got through humiliating us, then from that, like I said, they set us on fire. What's got to be different now? Ain't nothing gonna be different. It's what you call a public slaying of a witch, a modern day witch hunt. Nothing is going to change. You're just validating. When you go out to talk about me, you're validating who I am, the true witch. You name one witch that was loved. Nobody remembers the so-called women that just went along with everything. The so-called virtuous witch has no name. But the witch that went out and turned the motherfucking tables, shit, knocked every goddamn thing out of her way to get what she got to get. They remember her goddamn name. Everybody remember her. Hillary Clinton is one of them. Ain't nobody gonna never forget her. But a lot of the rest of them, it's just like they just come and they just go. We don't remember them. Oh, okay. She used to serve good pancakes and biscuits and fry good chicken and all of that, and made up a nice house and made it nice and clean and made everybody comfortable. Nobody remembers those type of people. They remember the radicals. Okay, they remember the women that revolted. The revolutionaries have been remembered. Everybody else have been forgotten about. Hey, Regina. Hey, Cape Fear. Hey, DW. Hell witches and happy Halloween. Yes, happy Hallows Eve. We did a Hallows Eve yesterday, and it was really, really nice. We had a wonderful time. Oh, gosh, we had fun, and we're going to do another one tonight. Like I said, I'm going to be doing Get A. I don't care who have a problem with me taking my Get A doll out, because what's important, okay, is that I'm making sure that I live up to my word when I say I'm going to feed my spirits. What is not important is how people think about it. How they feel, some kind of way called, you know what I'm saying? I am an invisible leader. I have come here for a mission to free the souls, okay, from the matrix system. I come here to free the souls from the matrix system. Okay, now, so I know a lot of people are going to tell me, oh, you're going to always be in the matrix. I'm talking about on a what? Spiritual level. Giving people the actual mind to explore their own spirituality. This is my purpose. I am a Messiah. I'm not saying I am a Messiah. Or you can say I am one of the disciples of what? The actual mission, the cause. There are many disciples out there, many Messiahs and missionaries to come here, this moment of the age of Aquarius, to let people know that this is where we are going right now. Out with the old, the age of Pisces, in with the new. Okay? So you're going to see more and more people come here to the supernatural and spiritual side of things, because the old system is crumbling. That God is being dethroned. It's just the way it is. This is why the core of the earth is heating up. Blinding the sun is not going to be enough, because the second sun within the interior of the earth. See, a lot of people is looking for a second sun behind the sun in the sky. The second sun is in the interior of the earth. So you can put all the clouds you want to in front of the sun. As I said, the sun is the truth. The core is hot. How are you going to cool the core of the earth? They said that ice sheets are heating from the bottom up, not from the top up. So it's something far down there right now. That's why I say the elites resorting to the trying to get to the interior of the earth is going to be even more of a devastating disaster for them. It's no cooling there. It's going to get actually warmer. Now, I know there's scientists are saying, no, it's cooler down there. No, it's going to heat up too, okay? It's not going to be anywhere to run. Out with the old, in with the new. And it talks about this in Revelation that the beast, and this is what you all are serving when you get on your knees, you go to church, you're serving the beast. The beast, okay, it's in Revelation, is going to flee to what they say the bottomless pits. This is them going under the earth. This is why you having a lot of earthquakes and stuff like that, because the earth plates and stuff, they are shifting because they are blasting and bombing caverns to escape justice. Okay? So get ready. This is going to be a roller coaster ride because you're going to reincarnate to it anyway. So you're going to see it in one of your lifetimes. Okay? We could say, oh, in this lifetime, I might not see it, but I'm going to reincarnate in one of my lifetimes to see this change that's coming about. Yes, yes, yes. And I am excited because there are more messiahs coming. There are more messiahs that are coming. They had it all wrong. They got y'all around here looking for a man. Y'all looking when they said Jesus is coming. Okay, when they said the Son of God is coming, y'all sitting down looking for a man. The Son, they mean the S-U-N. That's the Son of God that is coming, not the S-O-N, y'all. Let's get this straight. Okay? All y'all looking for Jesus to come in the form of a physical man's body. No, it's going to come in a variety of bodies. It may be a woman. It may be a man. It may be a child. Maybe a little girl, a little bit of boy. Y'all going to miss the coming. You're going to miss it because you're looking for the wrong thing. And that's the misconception. That's how they're trying to throw you all off. Many of you all are the messiahs to bring truth. Okay? Hello, Royale. Hey, Joe Lewis. Hey, Patricia Wise. Hey, Summer Rose. Summer Rose, I began my craft in 20s. Then I stopped for a long while because I was told I turned away from Christ. I started back up again recently, and I'm happier. It's still being told it's Satan's work. Look, let me tell you something. You are Christ. All of you all truth barriers, you are the Christ. They have taken their little version of what they think the Christ is and shoved it down your throat as little children in the churches. And once you program, I was talking to an 82-year-old man, once you program, it's hard to deprogram that because you feel like what you're doing is being disobedient to your what? Childhood training. So this is the way you see things, and I'm gonna go in depth with this. I just ain't gonna be able to do it too much now because me and Getty got to get ready to go out on the town. But I will be back today to do more video. Okay. A lot of witches and stuff on here have been slain, have been burned up in houses, have actually went places like to Africa and come back and died or what have you. This is the actual Christ that has been nailed to the cross. That's what it is. These witches are being sacrificed for the cause, so we can't forget about those witches and stuff, especially on YouTube. We know of witches who have come and they have gone. We cannot forget about them. You understand what I'm saying? Because they have made the sacrifice to bring the message, you understand, here to free the souls of people who are trapped in this system of religion. You understand? Okay, Mash Life says, been following you for a while, Mother Wisdom. Thank you for your perspective and clarity. Thank you. Hey, Gabby. Okay. Hey, Michelle. Hello, Crystal. Happy San Juan. Happy Halloween and Dia de los Martes. Okay. Thank you so much for the love. Hey, Regina. Kim said, I feel you've been there time. Some parents carry us in the world because they were chosen to carry those that don't mean that they were meant for us. That's just how it is. That's how I feel. Now, I mean, it's an old saying, you know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't your family. Family's where the heart is. Everybody ain't your family. And see, we need to understand that as witches. We are the sources. And non-source people can carry us in their womb and stuff to bring us here. We can choose non-source people to bring us here. Most, like I said, most witches and stuff like that were not necessarily loved by their parents. And I'm not saying not that's all. There are a lot of witches have that probably were loved by their parents, and their parents still accept their lifestyle or whatever. There are witches who have given birth to witches. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm coming from? But there are a lot of witches and stuff like that were abandoned by their parents. You know what I'm saying? Now, are not loved by their parents, that they may have had to escape their parents because their parents were like just as mean and nasty to them as society is to witches. So it's just a lot of events. Let's put it like this: true witches that never have had the most easiest of lives. No, true witches have not had easy lives. We have had very difficult lives, and this is what has given us the skills to overcome, obstacles and stuff like that. See, if you didn't have any obstacles, how can you truly be a true witch? How can you really help people when you see what I'm saying? How can you assist and teach when you never had any trials? Trials prepares the witch to be able to solve problems, to help people. This is what, and you just got two type of witches. One witch had trials and learned how to help heal themselves and go out and do healing for others. And you got the other witch that has allowed those events, you know what I'm saying, that have allowed those shortcomings to consume them, and now they're on a path to hurt and harm people. See, so you got the two witches right there. Or you got that balanced witch. Okay, so she's going to do both. Hey, Leticia. Leticia said, how do you claim your power? You claim your power by calling and gathering all your spirits. Sacred, your benevolent, you got some malevolent ones around you too that are very volatile. But if you can actually create an agreement with them or a contract with them to be your ally, ooh, God, that's power. That is how you claim it, by acknowledging that there are supernatural forces around you and allowing them to assist you and to guide you. That's how you claim it. I'm going to do an example right here now. Hello, sacred spirits. I ask all of you to gather with me and commune with me. I will need your assistance. That's how it gets started. Okay? And you make agreements with them from there. Oh gosh, I did that, and I hear popping on all these electronics. Pop the TV just popping back and forth, little tapping noises and stuff like that because they're listening. They hear you. You may say, I don't hear them, because see, they've taught you that the only thing is talking is when you hear some audible verbal voices. They don't teach you to pay attention to signs. You know what I'm saying? You may just be, like I say, asked a question on Wednesday, and then you say, I don't have the answer. And then on Thursday, you know what I'm saying, somebody come right in your face, a complete stranger, okay, and tell you exactly what you need to know. That's how it works. So you have to pay attention to people, pay attention to signs. Signs are not just random. Signs are not coincidences. You know what I'm saying? Just it's all put there. You understand? By some supernatural force. Hey, Nina. Precarious says, I have never been loved. I came in without a father and a mother that didn't want me. People in my family have always been jealous of me. They hate me. And see, a lot of that can go on. A lot of family can actually feel that way about you because they cannot get you to actually be brainwashed, and they cannot indoctrinate you. They cannot train and wear you, understand, to stay in the constraints of this system. You understand? So they take that as you being stubborn, bullheaded, and all of that. What's one of them words they use, that you're being I don't know. They got so many different names for it. You're straying away from God and all of that. You're being rebellious towards your God and your teachings and stuff. These are all of the words that they use because they cannot break you. They cannot break your spirits with belts, straps, extension cords, beatings, all of these different things. And see, this is what a religion allows. Religion allows abuse amongst children. You understand what they say? They got even a passage in the Bible and everything. Spare the rod and spare the rod and spoil the child. So the Bible promotes whippings and beatings, lashings, and all of that stuff. Like I say, when you think about it, religion is a very diabolical religion. So pay some attention to that the next time somebody throw that in your face. A Christian throw something in your face. Okay? Okay, now or later say yes. Be careful about people who overly praise anyone. That can quickly turn to hate. Well, you see it all the time with celebrities. How they just praise Michael Jackson and praise Whitney Houston and just praise them and praise them, praise them. And then at the end of their career, they turned it around on them. You know what I'm saying? So we cannot, as witches, allow people to build our confidence. We have to build our own self-confidence because when you allow people to do that, they can snatch it out from under you anytime they get good and ready. Hello? They can build you up just to tear you down. So that's why I say every bit of I rejoice and I enjoy. You understand? When people come to me and tell me the motherfucking truth. I love it. I hate you, spiritually. Spiritually, you're crazy. You understand? Spiritual, you this, spiritual, that. I appreciate that even more because I love honesty. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people come to me genuine and say, hey, look, spiritually, I love the work that you do. I appreciate that too because that's still honesty. You understand? All of it honesty. But when people are just overly zealous and just, I'm like, okay, something wrong with this. Okay, let me figure out where you coming from. This ain't right. Hey, Patricia Wise. Hey, Isn't Nilly. A lot of people may feel like I'm wasting my time doing what I do, but it's not a waste of time if it's only one person that gets it. You know what I'm saying? I got a feeling that one person is going to be able to do a world's worth of difference with it. Does that make sense? I'm not here anyways for any type of specific praise or any. That's not what I'm here. Only just saying, hey, look, this is the way I live my life. This is just the way I've seen it for these 52 years. It's not for somebody say, what, oh, what's the purpose of all of this? There is no purpose. This is just my lifestyle. This is the way I live. This is who I am. That's just like asking the painter, the purpose of what's the purpose of you painting? I mean, all of this for what? All of this is for what? Well, already, if you have to say that, the purpose was not for you. You understand what I'm saying? You missed a whole ball game. You missed it. No, you got to wait to watch the ball game again. That's just like asking the peacock, oh, all of that for what? All of that, oh, you just spread your wings. All of that for what? What's the purpose of that? What is the purpose? What is the purpose of you being a peacock? What's the purpose of being a peacock? You know, that's the way I see it. Okay, thank you for the fire cape fear. And my stomach is just a grumbling. Mama Midnight said, I started a group a couple of days ago to help reach children and their families when it comes to the witch, metaphysical, and spiritual aspects. Okay, that's a group. That's a good call. But unfortunately, a lot of us are not ready for that word. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have a school for witches. You understand what I'm saying? But people, that name, oh my God, the moment people hear that name, especially in this black belt, in this Bible belt, oh my God, they're gonna be running for the hills. A lot of these folks ain't ready for spirituality here in the South. It's all about nothing but religion's constraints. Hey, Cherokee. Hey, Belinda. Hey, Lisa, where you been? Hey, Ashley. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Gabby. Spiritual. Hey, okay, I spoke to you already. Hey, Crystal. I think I've spoken to you one time before. I want to make sure everybody has the opportunity to be heard. Hey, Erica. Hey, Honey Brown. Hey, Lips and Froze, where you been? Hey, Agar. Hey, Destiny. Hey, Flawlessly Flawed Gals. Yeah, so like a lot of the resistance that I'm getting is because it's the audience. They don't want this audience to get. Hey, Kim, and thank you for the offering. Thank you for the donation. Thank you. You will be blessed. Hey, Zion. Hey, Candace. Hey, Undead Goddess. Where you been? Where you been? Hey, Mystic Lunar Rain. Where you been? I guess you saying where I been. Ooh, y'all, my stomach is, ooh, gosh, I need to get away from here and drink some milk or something. I know y'all don't like milk, but I have this milk in a box that I drink. Hey, Shermine, Chantal Enterprises. Okay, she said, in my past life, my family and I was burned in our temple for telling the truth. Oh, they doing that now. I heard, I think it's in somewhere in South America, they're going in these temples and stuff, and they're making these people tear down their altars. And if you don't tear your altar down, then they go ahead on and assassinate you. So that's the true, real true meaning of, when people say they'll die for their spirits, they'll die for their cause, they'll die, you see what I'm saying? They'll die for their gods or whatever. That's a true test right there. Would you really die for voodoo? Would you really die for hoodoo, for Santeria, Ifa? Palomeambe, would you really be willing to die for that? You have to be able to. People, somebody was saying how to claim your power. Are you willing to be sacrificed for your cause? Hello, hey Chantal, how you doing? Okay, so it has been wonderful talking to you all. Me and Getty gonna get ready because I'm coming back because I want you. Hey Sonia, are we coming back a little? Hey Ovaldo. Hey Scott Taylor. Hey Shirley Woods. Hey Tam, you girl. Love you. Ginger, turmeric, and warm goats with raw honey is so soothing to the tummy. And so, okay. Okay, so ginger, turmeric, and warm goats milk with honey. Okay, then I'm gonna keep that in mind. Hey Raymond. Anybody have that I did not acknowledge? Is there anyone I missed before I go? I think I got to everybody. Okay. Oh, okay. Tamu says uh use Mayenberg powdered goat's milk. Where can I find that at? Okay. Goat's milk protein is closest to human. Okay. The link has not showed up. It's Neil Griffin. Links don't show up in the chat. Hey, the Miss Black Dice one. How you doing? My pleasure to be able to participate in my first live chat. Well, we are so happy to see you. Stay tuned because I'm gonna be doing some little things for Halloween and stuff. Our All Saints Day, Hallows Eve. Everybody got a different name. And Halloween is just a commercial name to sell costumes, candies, and all of that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it's just truly the holiday is to celebrate and acknowledge and honor. You understand your ancestors, or the spirits, the mystery spirits, like I say, the deities, the gods. That's the true actual occasion. Okay. Okay, Nina says, good night, everyone. Okay. And I will say good afternoon to everybody, or wherever you all may be. Some people may be saying good evening wherever you are. And stay tuned. Hey Tank, where you been? Okay. Tank, I see you've been defending Mama out there in social media. I see you be defending Mama. Okay, I appreciate that. Hey, Sexy Media. What's up? Glad to have you here. 229 in Chicago, Mama Midnight says. The temperature is dropping here, Mama Midnight. We supposed to get down in the 30s just out of nowhere. Do you hear me? We going straight from the 70s straight to 30 something degrees. Okay, so anybody else want to speak that I haven't seen before I go ahead on end this live? And could you all please rate the video. We had 38 thumbs up with 50 people in the chat. Please rate. Please rate. Hey, Undead Goddess, where you been? Hey, Raymond. Please rate. Please rate. Thank you so much, Tamu. Thank you for the link. Please rate. Get your lanterns out tonight. If you don't have your lanterns, get your candles out tonight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of candle you want to burn. I think I have candles burning all over the house. I mean, we even got some spiritual activity on the video last night on the Mother Wisdom Tree channel, the last video that I made. You know what I'm saying? I don't, they're not going to necessarily offer it to you in your feed. So you have to manually go to the channel to find that last video that I created last night. There is some spiritual activity. They're waiting on Mom. Okay. So I promised them a feast. So I got to start cooking for them. I got a pumpkin. I'm going to do them some pumpkin soup. I'm going to, I got to do them some chicken. Okay. I gotta do them a chicken. I want to do probably some hot cocoa or something for them. Gotta have some papaya. Hope I can find papaya. I just want to make sure they got some fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. Grapes, you know, bananas, all of the Caribbean tropical type fruits and stuff like that, pineapples. So I got to get busy. It's not going to be tonight. I'm just going to gather up some things so that I can have it for tomorrow. I have like some people that shot donations. Y'all can do it if you want to, for me to burn a specific candle for them. I actually, if you'd like to, somebody sent a donation. If you'd like for me to burn a candle for you, then I can. I dress the candles up real well. I put your name on it and I shoot a picture text of the candle. I have them burning all over the house and everything so that you will be blessed on your New Year's. Thank you. Jordan said, "How happy New Year's." The actual New Year's, actually, people don't really know it. It starts after All Souls Day. After Souls Day is your New Year's. It's your new beginning after that. And people don't know it. They have been, doing things, just rearranging and turning things the way they want to do it. I know in the Catholic Church, it was like actually a new year for us after Souls Day, because we celebrated it. We had candles going everywhere. White candles would be everywhere. My mom wouldn't burn candles in her house, but when we went to the actual, I don't know if they call it a mosque or temple or whatever, candles would be burning all over the place, even in school, because I went to a Catholic school and we were Catholics and stuff, and we would have candles burning and stuff like that for this time of the year. In Catholicism, we take this time, this moment, to be a very serious moment. This is the time to communicate with the spirits, basically. Okay. So and if you want to, like I say, I mean, go out and get the white candles. You can go straight to Dollar Tree. Hello. I went and bought a case. I bought cases and cases. I mean, they are just, oh gosh, you can get a slew of white candles and stuff like that. And if you like for me to show you how I dress them, well, you could take plain white candles and make them scented. Hey, just 205-265-0391. Text me. I'll give you an idea of like some of the things that I put inside of my candles. First of all, I do put herbs in my white candles. The herbs will be towards whatever type of results I'm trying to get. For spirit communication, I have specific things that I put inside of the candle. You know what I'm saying? So, dress your candles and everything. If you have a ancestor or someone who has been a very powerful person in your life and they have gone on into the invisible world, definitely put a candle out for them. Okay. If you cannot get to their cemetery or whatever, for whatever reason, put a candle out for them. Okay. Dress a candle for them. Put it on your altar. Put it in a sacred place. I got candle. Mama don't want to burn her house down, but if y'all come up in here, honey, candles are going. And I mean, for some reason, okay, I know what y'all gonna say. Mama, Dollar Tree candles burn fast. Don't get me wrong, they do. But I ain't lying. I set a candle last night. I kid you not. Now I know something's not right about this. I set a candle last night. And so anyways, I said say for instance, I said a candle about 3 days ago and it's about half gone. I set a candle last night. Okay. I set a candle last night. It's gone down further than the one that I set 4 days ago. I kid you not. It is gone down. Matter of fact, it is the candle of somebody who I supposed to be burning it for and everything. If you listening, honey, your candle is halfway gone. And now, honey, we need to talk. How come your candle halfway gone down? So, depending on what you burning the candle for or who you burning the candle for, it's a lot of things you have to read on that candle. You have to read it. You have to understand the meaning. The good thing, all of my candles are burning clean. There are no black sooted candles. So I will say on that particular person's candle, the candle is really has a very high flame and it is moving pretty fast. Okay, so candles is not only is a candle a way to send messages and stuff to the saint, to the spiritual realm or to the invisible side, but it's also a communication tool, meaning that well, that's the same thing, isn't it? But it is also a way to divine with the divine. Like, well, what's really going on. You need answers. So you're going to divine with the candle, just like you can divine with tarot cards, just like you can divine with quarry shells, just like you can divine with ruins and playing cards, whatever your devices are that you divine with, tea leaves, whatever. You can also divine with the candle. It will unlock a lot of mysteries for you too. Hey, Bam, where you been, Bam Mickler? She says, I love it. I burn candles. That means your spirits are working fast. Okay. We just had somebody to come in here to give us a divination on that candle. Some people just burn candles because they smell good and they still don't pay attention to it. You still got to pay attention. Flames are supernatural beings. Flames, fire. These are, some people call them jinns. Sometimes it's a whole nother world on the other side, on the another realm. Okay, fire is, you understand? So these flames are communicating with you, as well as, it's like a parallel, it's a parallel thing where it communicates with the physical world as well as the what? Supernatural worlds. Communication between the two of you all. It opens up the doors to that realm of existence that you wouldn't necessarily be able to go to and have access to. That's what your candle does. Patricia said, Mama, I am seeing so many spirits lately. Yeah, you know what time of the year is and where we going from there. So get ready, honey. This is going to be a ride. This is going to be a ride here. That's right, Michelle said they speak through the flame. And see, in a lot of cultures, they want you to think that the actual flame, which they'll call it a jinn, is a bad thing, and it's not. It's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just it depends on what you're gonna use the flame for. What are you using the fire and the flame for? You understand? If you want the power of this actual supernatural element, it should be fed. How do you feed it? You feed it with offerings. Sometimes those elemental spirits don't recognize nothing but blood. So imagine like what they were doing when they were just throwing witches over in that fire and stuff, and innocent, just innocent people, and witches. Some of the witches were innocent. Some of them may have not been, but you throw, something that's living that has blood in the fire, then what you do, you are actually feeding that so that you can make a beast out of it, and get a multitude of favors from the world of the jinn, so to speak. Same with water, like oceans and rivers. People have just thrown them in to get favor and stuff. So this thing is deep, man. You want to make sure you're not a sacrifice. If you're going to be a sacrifice for your own cause. You don't want to be a sacrifice for nobody else's cause. And we going to talk later. Hey, undead goddess, thank you for the witch's brew, because mama is going to need it. Thank you for the love, the champagne. Thank you. I do need to go to get some cigars and stuff like that. So I'm going to do like a little witchy haul and kind of show you all some of the things that I bought. So let me get the credit card out. I'm going to do a witchy haul. I want to show you all some of the things, that I'm going to pick up on the way for the actual feast. It's just going to actually just be me feasting. Okay. All of my children are at, work or whatever, doing their own thing. So it's really just going to be me. For the life of me, and which is good. You don't want to force nobody. These people here around you and stuff, they are not in your circle, so they're not going to get down what you're doing. I live in a Bible belt anyways and stuff like that. So I'm just giving y'all an idea of how and what of why I will be doing this celebration alone. So I'm gonna have the table dressed and everything. I had wanted to do it at the temple, but we got to get all of the furniture there to the house and everything. So I think it will probably, I don't know, we may take some things down there tomorrow. I'm not sure. I had wanted to go to New Orleans and stuff like that. But then I was like, it's gonna be chilly because they get the same temperatures we get. Long time ago, I went to New Orleans Christmas and went to a voodoo ceremony. It was hot. It was blazing fucking hot. It was blazing fucking hot. But now they get the temperatures we get. We get 30s, they get 30s. It's just weird. This weather modification is just strange technology and stuff like that. But anyways, I'm gonna show you my table dressed. I was supposed to have told them ahead of time to Mama ain't gonna do all that cooking by herself. Mama gonna have to have some assistance. So Mama gonna be calling around some places and telling them, hey, I need so much turkey, I need so much dressing, I need so much. I got this one place that will do turkey, dressing, greens, and sweet potato candy yams for $52. And I said, shoot, that might be cheaper than what I could probably do it. So I'm gonna get ready. So I'm thinking that it will be November the 2nd that I actually do the feast or whatever. But at But at any token or whatever, I'm gonna let you all see the dresser dress. It's time for me to get the winter curtains up too. So I got to get the winter curtains, take down the summer curtains, and put the winter curtains up in there and get it straightened up in there. I really want to do it at the temple, but the table. I mean, we don't even have a table or nothing over there yet. Oh, but I will be probably doing Thanksgiving over there for you at the temple. I've been hearing folks talking about I got to show and prove to them that I got the temple and I got to show myself sitting down, laying down on a bed or something in the temple and everything. Look, my thing is this right here. I have this. This is my house. This is my temple. I like to say this is both our temple. And that's all that matters. You know what I'm saying? I have proven it to myself. I don't. I just need. I say more. You know what I'm saying? I would not just be going in and out of somebody else's house every night complaining about how they painted this and painted that. Wouldn't that be foolish of me? Mama got to go down there right now and pay $1,500 worth of taxes. That's enough to let me know that it's mine, and they got to be paid before December the 31st. Because in Alabama, when they put your taxes for sale, they charge you $15 a day each day that your taxes is not paid. And if you just let that go on and go on, somebody can buy your taxes and own your damn house. And I be goddamn if that's gonna happen. Hello, hello. So that's enough to prove to me that that's my temple. Hello, Mama got to go down there and pay them taxes, and got a light bill $200. That man has finally left. He his wife calls and say, "Oh, did you get the money?" I can hear on the other end and everything. He said, "Yeah, I got the money and everything." Because we said we were not gonna give him the other half until he got that damn paint up. So it got to the point it was so long and drawn out. I just said, "I don't even want to worry about it. I'm just gonna get somebody else to come and repaint my ceilings and stuff and do those sort of things like that." There was nothing wrong with the ceiling. That's why I wasn't necessarily trying to paint them and stuff. Now that he got paint on them, I ain't got no choice but to paint the ceilings now. So I'm just gonna get somebody to just paint my ceilings up and everything for me in the rooms that he has messed up and everything. And so, yes, you will see me at the table. I'm not going to show you my address, my deed to it, because so you can come over there. But I definitely will let you see me when I get my beds set up in there. You're gonna see me laying on my bed. You're gonna see me sitting at the table. You're gonna see me setting my furniture up and everything. Okay, so this is my genuine place. I know a lot of you all do believe me, but there's a lot of naysayers that, I mean, they don't even believe I made Gede. So that's how bad it is. The rumor is I went and bought Gede off the internet, y'all. So okay, so that's just how it is. People are just in denial when they're jealous of what you got. Tank said, "You ain't got to prove nothing. They thinking about Omar." Hello, thank you. Ooh, Tank, are you for real? Ain't that something? They thinking about Omar. Well, now, here's the thing. Most of the people who were complaining about Umar, I heard, they had never even gave him a dime of money. You know what I'm saying? And in my situation, nobody gave me any money and said, "Mama, go and buy a temple." I'm not taking up no donations for no temple. This place that I have purchased and stuff costs well over 50 some thousand dollars, and if y'all think I made $50,000 in donations to purchase a house, please let me know. I appreciate all of my donations, but they have not gotten to 50 G's. Hello. Yeah, and next thing I know, I'll be going to court. We're gonna take, and it be people who don't give nothing. They don't give nothing. We're gonna take her to court because she bought a temple. She bought a temple. Oh no, we're gonna take her to court because she didn't buy the temple, or she didn't prove to us that she bought a temple with the donation. It's just ridiculous. I remember that situation with him. Did he ever purchase that school? That's his business. Maybe he just needed that little money so that he could survive off of it. I realized, so he could have realized that, he don't really necessarily have enough to purchase a school. Because you don't really see many schools for sale. You really don't. And it would cost a fortune to build a school. So there's a school actually. I ain't gonna talk too much, but it's a school that I was looking at. I was like, wow. But I never see schools for sale. And if they are for sales, they're gonna sell them to corporations before they will individuals, anyways. So when he went out and said that he was gonna purchase a school, he wasn't being realistic at the time. But somebody said he could just rent a house out. Maybe that's gonna be the start. Hundred some $1,000 may buy you a house down here in the South. You know, you ain't gonna hardly find no house for sale nowhere else but down in the South that cheap for 100,000. I think they was on his back for 100 grand. 100 grand is not enough money to purchase no school. I'm just gonna be honest with you, unless you're coming down south. And down south, like I said, these Bible Belt thumpers, before they let you get that your hand on something like that, they'll kill you. They'll kill you. Do you hear me? Hey, Willow Phoenix. Happy Halloween to you too. Okay. I like that right there. She said they thinking you like Umar. Ain't that something? I got to prove something to them. Amy says it's gonna be in the low 30s tonight here in Arkansas, and it was in the 80s about 2 weeks ago. Y'all get the same weather we get over here. I noticed everybody in the South getting the same thing. Same weather. Texas, Louisiana. We getting the same weather. What's up with that? Arkansas. Do I add Missouri to it? I think Missouri naturally is a cold state. Only reason why I'm talking about Missouri is because it's funny. My not me, my adopted family lives in Missouri. Um, and me and my cousin, I mean, like me and him was like two peas in a pod. You know what I'm saying? Then he began to betray me when we became teens. It's like once you become teens, it's like you know the difference between each other. He realized the difference between me, but then at the same time too, you know, he was my favorite cousin, and he started betraying me then. But and as we became adults, he really showed his ass to try to pretend as if though he's so much better than I am. And I was just on his Facebook page, and he writes on there, "I'm no better than anyone else. I am humbled." And I'm like, man, get out of here with that mess. But anyways, I thought about him. He think he TD Jakes now. You know, he think he's trying to do the big beard and the TD Jakes look and all of that stuff like that. And he's in the ministry and stuff. And I'm thinking about him because we had a lot of fun memories. I remember when I used to go to his house. He got married, and he lives in Lawrence, Kansas. That's where he's living at right now. And so I mean he lives in a very nice looking house there and everything. But the reason why I just thought about him because he took me. This is what he did. And I was so excited about it. He took me to his high school. His high school is Hazelwood East. He took me there, and he made a mockery out of me in front of his friends. Okay. So what he did when he took me there and stuff, he took me as a cousin and stuff about me being different and stuff. And the guys was like, "Oh man, oh shit, man, you bring your girl in here, man. That's your girl, man." And then he was like in front of everybody, "Oh, don't y'all know I got better taste than this? This is my cousin. I got better taste than that." I will never ever forget the humiliating moment at Hazelwood East High School. You know what I'm saying? And so that just burned etched in my head and stuff because the guys just started laughing. Said, "Man, I know you had more. I knew you had more taste than that, man. I knew you had more taste than that and everything." So anyways, I said all of this to say this right here. Be very careful how you treat people. I got a chance to see him again at the funeral, and he tried to avoid me and to try to fix it all up. He's just going to put that on his profile. I am just like everybody else. I don't think I'm no better than anybody else because I know the spirits whoop that ass. That's what it is, Chris. Chris, you got your ass whipped, okay? I ain't playing right now. I'm in my 50s right now. Anybody that's coming out to degrade me right now, Oh, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see it in your finances and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have some heartaches and heart pains. And if you have that, you need to know it got something to do with me. See, Chris, you don't know I'll break your family up. My spirits will go in there and tear that up. Hello? Uh okay, y'all. Like Mama gotta go. Mama gotta get her clothes on. What's going on, Willow? We have a freeze warning, a severe thunderstorm warning, tornado watch. It was rain sideways an hour ago. Where you stay at? Cause that's weird having these tornadoes and stuff this time of year. Isn't that strange? Undead Goddess says it's getting cold in California. What are you, if you in Southern California? I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm noticing that in all of these southern portions, like Southern Cali, okay, all these little places like this, Arizona, all these little southern, Southern Arizona, Southern New Mexico. Why the fuck is it getting so motherfucking cold? It's not natural. So y'all better pay attention. Somebody sent me a video from Southern California. They had a damn hat and a coat on. I'm like, what? Southern California is supposed to be naturally warm. Maybe they are naturally warm. I don't know. I don't know. But weather modification is at hand. Now, Trump said he came in to cool this motherfucker off. That's what he said. He's a real estate man. He said all these little areas where he done bought up property and stuff where it's warm, he said he gonna turn it into a winter wonderland. Get ready, y'all. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing snow in the summer. They're gonna start shooting out artificial snow in the summertime. Anything to keep it cool. And I said, now I know it's not natural because how are we having these cold temperatures, 20s and 30s here? You know what I'm saying? This time of the year, but then up in Greenland, they're getting 80s. Up in Europe, some portions are getting the 80s. Come on now. That ain't right. Greenland, you got to do was the portions in Greenland that got these warm temperatures, and the places in Europe that got warm temperatures. Because I'm not saying that all of Europe is warm, but the places that are getting the warm weather, you need to do like Trump is doing down here, weather modification. Okay. Hey Taz, happy Souls Day to you too. Okay, y'all. Hey Quinita. Yeah, when you sleep, you burning up. That's what I was saying. What's up with that? I mean, it be hot as fuck, and then you go outside, you blowing smoke out your mouth. I'm like, wait, ain't none of this right. Okay. Michelle said, if it's winter here, it's summer there. What? Somebody says the poles are shifting and stuff. Nah, that ain't what it is. It's just naturally getting warm all over the planet. Some people are practicing the actual I need another word besides weather modification. What's another? Some people are practicing geoengineered weather and some are not. Okay, if you're not practicing, that's why they want a one world global currency, a one world global order. They want the world because if they can, that's what this fight is about. Let's get the world. So some of these countries that are not able to practice this geoengineered weather, when it warms up, it's causing problems with the people who are practicing the geoengineered weather. That's they're trying to keep it cool, but you can't keep it cool. You can't keep it cool. Let's talk about your house. You can't keep it cool if you got your air conditioner on and your door open. Because if your door open and it's heat outside, the heat is gonna come inside the house. Does that make sense? So what they want and what they need is they need for you to close the door so they can keep the air conditioner on and cool it all off all over the house. So these places like Mexico that don't practice the geoengineering is allowing the heat to escape up here in North America. Okay. So they trying to get work to try to fix all of that. So get yourselves ready. Hello. Uh-huh. They want the one world order with the one world currency, and that ain't gonna happen. Elites, get it out your head, get it out your mind, because North Korea is not gonna participate with you. They're gonna stay communist. Russia is not going to participate with you. Okay, they're going to stay just like they are. Okay, it's not going to happen. Africa ain't going to fuck with you. Okay, they may be fucking with Asia, but they ain't going to fuck with America. And I know you running over there trying to set up military bases. Even ask the Nigerian president. I can't say the Nigerian. I don't know what part of Nigeria was it. It was some portion of Nigeria. Asked the president, can they set up a military system? Nigeria's president should have said, can we set up a military base in America? That's all you have to do. Can we set up a military base? Only if we can set one up over here where y'all at. Okay? Ain't that fair? Hello? Michelle said it's not going to happen. Quinita said, I think they're using magic. Okay, now bye-bye, y'all. Please rate, time, subscribe. Happy Halloween. I'll be back, y'all. Me and Getty coming back. Then mama go ahead on and put on her some thick clothes, okay? Bye-bye.